Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another episode of Pan TheOrganizer. So today, well, hopefully you can tell behind me, I have a bunch of car detailing products from GlassParency because they recently unveiled an entire range of chemicals for you to improve the looks and the protection of your vehicle, both inside and out. And so I'm going to be doing a demo with a few of them today, and I'm also going to be going through the entire range, explaining what they are and what they do. If you don't know, GlassParency are winners of my favorite glass coating or nano sealant or glass protection. So 2 to 3 years of hydrophobic protection for your glass. This is how I started reviewing the GlassParency products on my channel. So it increases the visibility when you're driving in inclement weather, and your windshield also becomes optically clearer, improving the overall performance. And yeah, this you can get through an authorized dealer. Again, don't worry, I'll include the links to all the products I'm talking about in the description under the video for you guys to check them out. So you just have to sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. But I also, after that, I reviewed the GlassParency graphene coating. It was the first graphene coating that I reviewed on my channel, and it was a very good one. You can get up to 5 years of protection if you apply 2 coats of this. Easy on, easy off. And again, another great video. You guys can check out those reviews, by the way, on my channel. But today, we're focusing on the rest of their lineup, which, by the way, it's thanks to you, my viewers, because you guys saw this first and you told me, hey, GlassParency released the rest of their lineup. We want to know what you think of it. So today is that day. You know the drill, guys. Without further ado, stay tuned. Let's go ahead and start the show. So hey guys, I'm Pan, welcome to the show. I hope you guys are having a great day, so let's dig right into it. But before we go ahead and do so, if you're here and you want to continue to learn more about car detailing, all the products, equipment, tips, tricks, and techniques, make sure that you click the subscribe button that's found under this video, and that way you'll subscribe to my channel and never miss my future videos. And while you're down there, hit the bell icon, and that's the notifications icon. That way you'll be notified every time I upload a video to YouTube. Also, as I said, do not worry, I always include the links to all these products that I'm talking about today in the description under the video for you guys to check them out. So all you have to do is sit back, relax, and yeah, enjoy the show. Okay, once again, so GlassParency, they won many awards on my channel, including my favorite glass protection, right? So hydrophobic protection for your windshield and the glass surfaces of your vehicle for the exterior. And they also released their graphene coating, up to 5 years of protection with a, well, graphene coating that has kind of revolutionized the detailing world in the past year. I'd say there is a new uproar of this type of protection. And both of these products were extremely good. By the way, the vehicle I applied this on in my demo and tutorial is still going strong, absolutely like day one, many months later. So the future is looking bright. And so today we have the entire range of GlassParency products, and what we're going to start with is a few products to demo on wheels and tires. So not everybody has the time to do a wheels off protection, right? Cleaning and protection. So what you can do, of course, to not only make the wheels and tires super clean, but protect them long term as well, but in an easy way, is to wash them, use some sort of decontamination process with chemicals, and then to apply some protection. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So let's first start with what we're going to be using for the demo, and we're going to jump right into that demo. The first one is going to be S1 soap. That's going to be in my wheel bucket. This is a heavy duty soap to remove all the dirt, grime, and all that kind of stuff from your surface. So it's going to strip away or start to break down any older waxes or paint sealants that might have been on the wheels. Then we're going to be using the tire and wheel cleaner. Let me give you a close-up of all of this. So this is basically a concentrated formula that's going to remove browning or blooming on your tires. We all hate that look, right? It's a spray-on application, and it's also great for maintenance washes later on. So I wash my car twice a week typically, and I like to use a wheel and tire cleaner so you don't have to use 2 separate, one for the tires and one for the wheels. It's an all-in-one, and it works very well. It also has color changing technology for the tires. So when you apply it, it's going to change to a brown or dark red effect as it's working its way to lift the dirt and contaminants off the tires. So use a scrub brush, as you're going to tell, and it's going to do a great job. Then we're going to use the wheel and metal cleaner. So let me give you a close-up of this. So again, This here, though, is a pH balanced formula, and it's going to break down brake dust, grease, oils, road grime, rubber residue. It's an acid-free formula, by the way, and it's safe for all OEM finishes. It has color-changing technology as well, as it lifts the contaminants from the surface. So it's going to help further break down that brake dust that accumulates, right? And that could be corrosive for the wheels, so you want to take care of that. And this is a product for that thing. If I give you an even closer close-up here, hopefully you can see on camera. And when they tell you that it's good, if I read the label quickly for all the wheel finishes. So chrome, steel, factory, clear coated, factory, painted, alloy, powder coated, bare metal, anodized aluminum, and painted metals. So basically, yeah, good on pretty much any type of wheel finish. So now our wheels and tires are going to be squeaky clean, and we're going to bring it one step further to make sure that we remove any leftover previous waxes or polish residue if you were polishing your vehicle or an old paint sealant maybe. Basically to make the paint surface squeaky clean, we use an IPA wipe down like we do for ceramic coatings, right? So in this case, they have their panel prep. So let me give you again a close-up of this. Hopefully you guys can see that in glorious 4K since I have my new camera equipment. So yeah, rapid flashing product on the surface. It removes polish residue, detergent, and streaks. So that way you have a squeaky clean surface for the protection to bond with, and that's especially important for any ceramic coating or graphene coating application. And talking about graphene, well, they made a spray version of their famous graphene coating that's in this bottle. So in a less concentrated form, but much easier to apply. So you can use this as a standalone paint protectant if you want something quick to apply in a spray form, or you can use this as a maintenance stopper over your existing graphene coating protection, and they call it graphene spray coating. So if you use this as a standalone, you're going to get 6 to 8 months of protection. So that's what they claim for the durability. Of course, we'll be doing long-term durability testing. You guys know I like to do that and report back to you. But so far, GlassParency have always been truthful and honest, and they make quality products. So I have no reason to doubt those claims. And so basically it's a spray-on, wipe-off application, and you get those 6 to 8 months of curing if you use it as a standalone. In a wheel situation, I expect it to last a little less because, of course, of the environment, the brake dust, the higher heat. However, this is going to be a very easy and great protection to add. It's going to give you that hydrophobic nature, which means the wheels are going to be a lot easier to clean during your maintenance washes, which is what we're aiming for. And then when you're done applying the protection on the wheels, well, you also want to finish it off with a tire dressing. And yes, appropriately, they have the GlassParency tire dressing. This is a non-slinging formula. So if you apply this correctly, you're not going to get any tire sling. We hate those black dots on the car, right? Very easy. You spray on, you use your microfiber applicator or a foam applicator, you apply on the tire, let it dry a bit, and you're good to go. There's no real curing time on this. It gives you a natural sheen finish if you apply one coat. If you want more gloss, just apply multiple layers and you're going to get that deep wet look if that's what you're looking for. It has SiO2 or silica infusion inside for greater durability as well, and you're going to get the hydrophobic properties. And it's going to be, well, when we're talking durability, the black look should last a lot longer as well. And yeah, just an easy to use tire dressing. Okay, I know you guys are dying to see the demo. So what we're going to do, we're going to demo this on the wheels and tires so you can see how easy it is to apply and of course the awesome results. And then we'll get back and talk about the rest of the lineup. Okay guys, so for the demo, we're going to be cleaning and protecting the wheels and tires. As you can tell, they're very dirty, caked with road salt, mud, and all sorts of crap. We're still in winter months here in Canada. So before we do the initial rinse, let me talk to you a bit about the products that we'll be using. So all very high quality and very simple to use. The first one is the GlassParency S1 soap. So this is a heavy duty formula that gives a lot of suds. So I put that in my wheel bucket with my different brushes. So one for the fender wells, one for the inner barrels, one for the faces, and one for the tires themselves. And then we're going to be moving to the tire and wheel cleaner to clean the wheels and tires. And then we're also going to give a deeper clean to the wheels themselves to remove any iron particles and brake dust using this wheel and metal cleaner. So you're going to see all the steps, just follow me through them. We're going to start with the initial rinsing. You always start with the wheels and tire first when you're cleaning a vehicle. That's my routine because they're usually the dirtiest parts of the car, and then we're gonna wash the rest of the vehicle. So S1 soap is in the wheel bucket. Now we're gonna use the tire and wheel cleaner, which we're gonna spread directly on the tires and wheels. So an all-in-one cleaning formula. Throw some in the barrels as well, why not? I'm just gonna start to break down all that dirt, grime, road salt, and whatnot. As you can tell already on the tires, we see that browning come off. I love that. That's a good indicator that it's gonna be a very, very good cleaner. So all that blooming and browning, this does a great job already at initially removing that. So now we're gonna take our tire brush. We're gonna start scrubbing. And look at that, all that brown effect. We're gonna take a brush for the inner barrels. I like to work from top to bottom. Some nice foaming action. And then another brush for the wheel faces. Okay, so we're gonna test for the cleaning capability of the tire. So we're gonna reapply the tire and wheel cleaner on the tire itself. And you continue doing that until you see a white foam instead of the brown foam. So that will tell you that the cleaning of the tires is completed. So let's try this. And as you can tell now, look at that. So the foam is white. So it tells us that even with one pass on some gunky and dirty tires, the tire and wheel cleaner did its job. So now we know that we have a clean tire to work with. And it's important to have clean tires before you apply any form of tire dressing. If you want to avoid tire sling and you want a nice application and you want the dressing to last the longest possible. So that's very, very good cleaning power from the tire and wheel cleaner. By the way, guys, always work on a cool surface. So avoid doing any type of detailing in direct sunlight. That's always the best recommended thing to do. And now they call for the wheel and metal cleaner. So this is a more heavy duty. This is a non-acid formula. So it's going to clean the wheels even better by removing dust particles and brake particles. But they ask for a cool and dry surface to work with. So let's quickly dry these wheels off. By the way, what we're doing now is because we want to fully protect the wheels, especially with the graphene spray coating that's coming in a few minutes. You won't be doing this all the time, right? So this is going to be once every 6 months, maybe one time a year. For maintenance is going to be as easy as just using the tire and wheel cleaner when you're cleaning your rims. But today we're doing a deep clean because we're going to go ahead and apply the graphene spray coating. So we're prepping the wheels and tires. So now let's spray this product now on the wheels themselves. And this has color changing technology. So if there's any embedded iron particles, it should start bleeding or changing colors, right? So we'll see if there was any. We can see it directly on the rotors there. Yeah, it's changing to this deep purple color. So we're gonna let this dwell on the surface for roughly 3 to 5 minutes, and then we're gonna rinse it off. Okay guys, so it's been a few minutes that the wheel and metal cleaner did its job. So now we're gonna thoroughly rinse. I also cleaned the inner fender wells. Okay, so now the wheels and tires are fully clean, guys. And we're gonna show you that there are barely any hydrophobic properties right now because we didn't protect the wheel. So practically no water beading and no sheeting. So the water is just flat on the surface and is very, very slow to sheet off. So a visual indicator that there is no protection on the wheel right now. So we're going to remedy that by applying some protection. Let's first start by fully drying the wheel and tire. Obviously, you would clean the rest of the vehicle first, right? But for the purposes of the demo, we're going to fast forward this. So now is going to be the time, guys, to apply a bit of protection. Before we do so, to make sure that we remove or break down any leftover potential waxes or older sealants that are on the wheels, and to also make the surface ready to receive the graphene spray coating, we're going to use a panel prep. If you have an IPA white, that's fine as well. So basically an alcohol-based solution that you're going to spray directly on the surface. We do the same thing for ceramic and graphene coatings on paintwork. So this ensures a proper bonding of the protection that you're going to be applying with the clear coated surface, such as these factory Mazda wheels. So preparation is always key before you add any form of protection. This is going to increase durability, and of course, make sure you get the optimum performance from the protection that you're applying. So each wheel should take you just a few minutes. This is very, very easy. And of course, we're going to see the results in the end, and they should be amazing. So that does it for the prep. I can tell that the surface is squeaky clean. So what we'll be doing now is applying the GlassParency graphene spray coating. So as we can tell, very dark substance from all the graphene that's in there. So you're going to thoroughly shake the bottle to make sure you disperse everything in there. So we should be getting on wheels an easy, probably 6 to 12 months of protection. Of course, this is harsher than the paintwork because you get a high surface temperature environment because we're in the wheels, very corrosive with all that brake dust. But this is going to give you not only hydrophobic properties, meaning water beading and water sheeting, give you UV protection, slickness, gloss, and all that good stuff, but make maintenance of the wheels a lot easier, especially when you're blow drying your car when you're done cleaning it. So that is key as well. So we're going to take the product, we're going to spray some on the applicator, and we're going to come and directly apply this on the wheel faces. And GlassParency says once you're done applying and leveling this, to wait at least 4 hours before exposing the vehicle to any water or rain. I would suggest, just like the coating on your paintwork, to wait about 24 hours to make sure you have all the chances on your side. So very simple to apply this. It goes on like butter. Make sure you get nice, even coverage. And then it's just a question of getting a clean and dry microfiber towel and leveling the coating. A lot of people like to call this buffing off, but what you're doing is just you're ensuring an even distribution of the coating. So I can tell even through the microfiber towel and through the gloves just how slick the surface is now. Give a nice shine, nice pop, and that's all there is to it. This is how simple it is. And even though we're not supposed to wet the wheels right away, I want to show you the difference with the hydrophobic properties. So if you just want to back up and come in to see this from the face, what we're going to do now is spray with water. So right off the bat, look how quickly the water sheets off. That is insane. Nice, tight, round water beads. Let me do that once again. So look at that, guys. Exactly what we're looking for. So now we have the visual indicator that the wheels are protected. Look at these nice beads here in the bottom, and the water just runs off super quick. And this should make drying of the wheels extremely quick after you're done with your maintenance washes. So let's have a quick look now and see how this dries out. So you saw how much quicker that was to dry. That's awesome. So now what we're also going to do, we want a nice finishing touch to the wheels and tires. So we're going to apply the GlassParency tire dressing. So this is going to give you a nice natural sheen or finish or that matte appearance. If you want more gloss, you can apply more layers, but I like the matte OEM look. So let me get an applicator and we'll apply this. Okay, so we're going to shake the chemical well. Like for all the chemicals, spray a bit on our applicator and then just work that in to your tire. We get that nice black look. So that finishing touch on any detail job. This goes on so easy. Get that into the bead of the tire. So you get a nice uniform application. And look at the final results. So guys, I think the look speaks for itself. We're gonna let the tire dressing dry on that surface for a few minutes, but it should be dry to the touch. It looks amazing. So the wheels were deeply cleaned. They were entirely cleaned as well for brake dust. And then we went ahead and used the IPA wipe or the panel prep to remove any grease, dirt, and grime that might have been left on there and to break down any further previous protection. We used the graphene spray coating to apply some protection. So you get that gloss, you get that slickness, you get the UV protection, you get the hydrophobic properties, and you get the self-cleaning properties, meaning that they're going to be a lot easier to clean during those maintenance washes. Imagine what it can do to the paintwork as well. And then we finished off with a nice layer of the tire dressing. So in a few minutes per wheel, you can get this kind of a result as well. Looks pretty stunning. So that was an awesome demo. You guys saw how easy the products were to use, and of course, tremendous results. So now the wheels and tires are not only clean, they're decontaminated, but they're also protected, which means, of course, it's going to be a lot easier to maintain during your maintenance washes, which is the entire purpose. So you're not only protecting the wheels and tires for a longer period of time, but you're making them a lot easier to, well, keep them looking nice, clean, and tight, and all that good stuff, right? So let's move on to the rest of the lineup because they have a lot of products in the lineup. So they have the Boost Multi-Use Sealant. Basically what this is you can use it again as a standalone protectant, 3 to 6 months of protection if you lose it alone, but they call it Boost because this is mainly used to boost the performance or use that as a maintenance topper over their existing ceramic coating protection or their graphene protection. So adds hydrophobic properties, slickness, gloss, all that good stuff. And they also have, as I said, not only their graphene coating, but their ceramic coating as well. So one layer of this is going to give you 3 to 4 years of protection. And if you apply 2 layers, you can get up to 5 years of protection. The same applies for their graphene coating. So for those who just want a traditional ceramic coating, they do have that on offering. And you would use something like Boost to maintain that coating's performance. Or again, you can use their graphene spray coating as a maintenance topper as well. You have that to choose from. Next, they have the glass and chrome. So this polishes and restores glass and chrome surfaces. It can remove water spotting issues that you have on glass and chrome, stains that you might have as well. And this can also be used to prep your glass before you apply their nano coating or their glass sealant, right? This is a great prep for that, and it can be hand applied or machine applied as well. So let me give you a close up here. Hopefully you can tell on the label. I'm getting used to my new material and my new cameras. It can remove scratches, again, water spotting, stains. It preps glass for the application of the GlassParency coating. And it can also be used to restore oxidized headlights. So if you have a bit of yellowing on your headlights, you can use this. So it's in a cream form or in a liquid form. It comes in this jar. Next, they have an alcohol-based ammonia-free glass cleaner, which is called Glass Cleaner. I love when they keep product names simple. So look at that. That looks pretty awesome. And again, great job, safe on tinted windows. Also, if you have tinted glass for the interior of your vehicle, because this is ammonia free, so it will not damage tinted windows. They have a fabric and upholstery protectant and hydrophobic coating. They call this interior coating. So what this is, it's good for all your fabric and upholstery, whether it's your seats, your carpets, your floor mats, that kind of stuff. And it prevents or helps to prevent liquid spills from caking into the surface and makes cleaning and removing of those spills a lot easier. So we call this kind of a fabric guard, right? But they call it interior coating. So great for that. A few light mists, you coat the product and you're good to go. They have a very powerful, yet not too bad smelling iron remover, which they call iron remover. Yep, you guys guessed it right. Very simple way of calling their products. I love that. Believe it or not, it's a pH neutral formula. So a lot of people often ask if iron removers are pH neutral, that kind of stuff. So pH neutral form. It's safe to use on ceramic coated cars and graphene coated cars to remove, of course, the embedded brake dust, whether it's on your paintwork or on your wheels, same goes. And yeah, it's gonna help just remove and break down all those iron particles, those orange dots that we see in the paint over time. We hate that. I recommend using an iron remover every 2 to 3 months, or of course, depending on how dirty or contaminated your vehicle is. Next, they have a multi-use cleaner. What this is basically an all-purpose cleaner. Again, let me give you a close-up. So there's a few ways, because this is a concentrated formula, so you can dilute this. You can dilute it 10-to-1 for use on the interior. You can dilute it up to 4-to-1 for more intense or heavy-duty use for the exterior, for example. And for the engine bay, you can dilute this 2-to-1. So again, very versatile in the product, and a little goes a long way because you can dilute it. So that's pretty cool. By the way, these products are available to the public for purchase, right? So you can go ahead and check the links in the description under the video. But also, if you're a professional and you have a shop and you want to look into wholesale, so you want to buy in large quantities, they are open to that as well. So links in the description, check those out. Rinseless wash and wax. This is basically an eco-friendly wash. So if you don't have access to free-flowing water, or you have heavy water restrictions and you can only bring a bucket where you are, this is a very good one. Lots of lubrication. It smells awesome. You're basically going to use, let me check the quantities, 1 to 2 ounces per gallon of water. So again, a little goes a long way. And yeah, it's pretty awesome. Rinseless wash and wax. This you can also use, by the way, as a clay lubricant. So dual nature. You can use it as a rinseless wash to clean your vehicle, but also as a clay lube. And a little variant of this. So if you want to go even further, let's say you cannot even bring a bucket of water where you live due to water restrictions, or no access to water at all. They have the silica waterless wash. So it cleans and seals 2-in-1. So this is absolutely zero water use. Hopefully you can see this on camera. And what do they say about this? Well, yeah, silica infused paint sealant. So basically it's an SiO2 infused formula. So you're adding a bit of protection as well when you're using it. Again, good lubrication. I would only recommend using the waterless washes if you do not have access to free flowing water. So I always prioritize the 2-bucket wash method with a shampoo and your wash mitt, right? And they have a couple of soaps that are coming up that are awesome. In second choice, the rinseless wash. At least you still have water for that to act as another lubricant. And then in ultimate desperation, if you still want to wash your car in a relatively safe manner, as long as you do it in the correct way and you're not using waterless washes on overly dirty vehicles, right? So light to moderate levels of dirt. If your car is caked with dust, mud, and all sorts of crap, don't do that, guys. Use a traditional wash method if you don't want to harm your paint. Next, they have leather cleaner. So as the name states, here hopefully you can see this in the close-up. Boom, there you go. So very, very easy to use, gentle on the surface. You let it penetrate the surface for 1 to 2 minutes. When you spray this on, you can grab a scrub little brush meant for leather or a microfiber towel. You wipe and that's it. It's good to remove the grease, the dirt, and the grime that accumulates over time. Your bodily oils, they make that leather surface look kind of shiny and glossy. You don't want that. The appearance is supposed to be matte, OEM factory look. So this is great for that. Next, for their shampoos. So for the wheels, we use the S1 soap, right, in the bucket. This is their heavier duty use. So basically it breaks down older waxes and sealants, so to help start the stripping process of protection. But then for maintenance, you use their pH neutral formula, and this is their S2 soap. So let me give you a close-up of this. Cherry scent, 1 to 3 ounces, in your bucket. So roughly 4 gallons of water, right, in your 5-gallon bucket. And yeah, this is the cherry scented one, of course, color matched as well. Lots of lubrication. You can use this in a foam cannon as well. By the way, all 3 of their soaps, so S1, S2, and S3 that you're going to see in a minute, they can all be used in a foam cannon as well, so dual purpose. And yeah, this just makes your mid-glide, lots of lubrication, nice foam, nice suds, smells great. So just a pH neutral car shampoo, perfect for your maintenance needs. Now, if you want to boost the performance of your existing ceramic or graphene coating that you applied from GlassParency or any other brand at that point, you can use their ceramic silica soap, so SiO2 infused, and they call this simply S3. This is a citrus scented soap, and hence the color. So again, it smells very, very fresh and clean. I absolutely love this. I'm not sure which one I prefer between the two for the scent. I mean, they nailed the scents. Again, lots of lubrication, great foaming for an SiO2 infused soapy solution. Usually those produce less foam and suds because of the nature of the technology compared to the pH neutral shampoo. But this one still has great lubrication. Again, you can use this in a foam cannon for quick application. And this is a quick way to top off the hydrophobic properties and boost the properties of your existing ceramic or graphene protection. So basically a 2-in-1. And last but not least in their lineup is their Trim Restore. So let me give you a close-up of this. Look at this. Ain't that beautiful for a bottle? So what this does, if you have faded or oxidized trim, so it looks kind of white or chalky over time, and you want to restore that deep black factory look, where you're going to use something like Trim Restore. By the way, for all of these or all chemicals, you guys see me use gloves when I do my videos, and I always recommend that. But specifically for this, if you don't want to stain your hands and make them look black for the Trim Restore, yeah, you're going to use gloves to apply them. So as it says here, it revives plastic trim, vinyl, and rubber, and it has long-term durability. Not only durability, but it also adds hydrophobic properties to the trim that you're restoring. So again, always in an effort to minimize the efforts that you're using during maintenance washes to remove dirt and grime. So this helps with that. And it's a fantastic one. It reminds me a few of the very good ones that I've tested on my channel. So this is in the top tier for Trim Restorers as well. They knew they had a hit with this in their hands, and you guys are absolutely going to love this. I know a lot of you often ask for good trim restorers, and this is definitely in my top 3 currently. And so we went through their entire range of products. Again, guys, whether you're a member of the public, they ship pretty much all over the world now. So international shipping available to pretty much all over the countries, all the countries around the world. And even if, well, you're a member of the public, you can purchase them. But again, as I said, if you're a detailing professional, you own a shop and you're looking into wholesale, you want to buy them in bulk or large quantities, you can do this now. So check the links in the description under the video to have access to all of these cool products. By the way, if you guys have already used some of these, I'm always curious and I read your comments. So let me know, drop a comment in the comment section under the video to let me know which ones and what your experiences were. Feedback is always welcome. And of course, the company also reads the comments left by my viewers. And this is one of the reasons they came out with this entire range, is you guys absolutely loved the GlassParency graphene coating that I reviewed. We also had the Pan TheOrganizer limited editions when it first launched, if you remember, and they sold out in like 6 or 8 hours, super quick. So you guys snapped them very quickly. So kudos to those who have the PTO limited edition, but you can grab the graphene. It's the same thing, just a different label, right? And that was awesome. Or any other of these products, use them, enjoy them. That's always what I like to give as like a final thought. The reason we do all of this, guys, is because we're crazy about detailing. We're enthusiasts or professionals, and we just love taking time to enhance the appearance of our vehicles, make them look better, keep them looking better for longer by protecting them, cleaning them, and just taking care of them. It's a passion, it's an obsession, it's a hobby, regardless of what it is. Hopefully I share my passion with you guys and you go out there and you enjoy detailing your vehicles. So by the way, I want to thank Ray and Nick and all the team over at GlassParency for sponsoring this video and making all of this possible. You guys rock, and you came out with, once again, an astonishing lineup of products. And I'll be looking to what you guys come up with in the future for sure. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, smash the thumbs up button. That shows me your support and it's greatly appreciated. Drop a comment also. Which one of the other products would you like me to test more thoroughly in a video review? I'm always curious. And if I get enough requests, well, I'll just make a next video. You know how I roll. And that's it. So also, if you haven't done so yet, click the subscribe button that's found under this video, and that way you'll subscribe to my channel and never miss these future videos when they come out. So thanks for being there, thanks for watching, and in the meantime, don't forget, keep it tight, keep it clean, and I'll see you on the next one.